what I do best, going to get food. So the struggle, eating out way too much, I'm sick of it, but it's so good. But in this video, guys, I know I made a video, I'd say 2 weeks ago or so, kind of the same style. I was sitting driving, talking about how things change, you know, making money at 17 or whatever. And I want to explain and kind of build off of that, you know, what it feels like, how things are actually affected, and just dive a little bit more in depth to talk about a few different things like taxes and whatnot. Because I know that's stuff you're curious about. Again, this is a lot of the content that's not, you know, crazy practical. Okay, click this button when running your ads and do this and that. Oh man, I'm starving. Yeah, I need some food. But so this is just more like a mindset, kind of what's going on type of video. And first of all, I want to touch on something. I might do a video with my parents at some point if you guys want me to. I don't know if that'd go down well, but I want to talk about that situation a little bit, because I know that's something a lot of people struggle with. You know, there's a couple sides to it. A, their parents think whatever they're doing is a scam. I've been there. B, their parents won't support them with anything they do, legally, financially, whatever. I've been there. You know, or C, their parents are just full school oriented. I've been there and I'm still there. So it's interesting to see, you know, how their mindset has shifted now that I'm, I guess, doing things, as some people would say. In my opinion, first of all, just so you guys know, the biggest thing that's changed things for me is getting this car. It's changed people's opinions. Now, the funny thing about that is this car is not like, it's a great car, it really is, but it's not crazy expensive or anything. So the fact that I could have afforded it for so long, but only now I just decided to get it, and now once I have a physical, tangible result, that's when people's mindset changes. So it's really interesting, and like, that's fine, but it's kind of funny just to see the difference. But my parents, school oriented, and that was never my focus. I used to snowboard a lot. I was on tour. I was constantly traveling, missing months and months of school, which God bless, they did pay for that. They really helped me out on that end of things to pursue sports, because that's the career I wanted to go down, and I was getting close. But the problem with that, you know, and I'm gonna have a full video at some point once I get a house in LA that's explaining my story, but they were always school focused, and that was never my thing. You know, I was not too good at it. Just for a little reference, I do have a very high IQ in the genius category, and so they were always expecting me, like, okay, you need to be in all honor roll classes. This is what, like, the doctor who tested my IQ said. He's like, your son should be in all honor roll classes getting straight A's. And I was the kid in the regular classes getting C's, maybe a B, you know? So I was never something special when it came to school, and that's fine. That was just never my style. But I knew I could, and I still know, if I went back to school or whatever, I could do very, very well if I applied myself. And I think the same is said to business. It just didn't interest me at all, because I think I saw through, I don't know if it was the IQ or what I was exposed to or anything, but I just saw right through it. You know, why am I gonna listen to this teacher who's doing this and that? That's no hate against anyone. You know, school's great, you can learn a lot. If you're trying to go down a specific path that requires school, then you gotta do that. Okay, that's your choice, that's cool. That just wasn't my choice, and I doubt that's your choice if you're watching this video. So, school for me, mad annoying, didn't like it, wasn't very good at it, didn't want to continue doing it. Ended up switching to online school, and that was just a kind of a shit show for a while. Never really did much, it was on off. So the whole thing, I don't want to get too down that's going to be more in the my story video, but things change and things become interesting once you start actually making money and people can see that. Okay, because you know, you can get lucky, you can make 10 grand, whatever, and people will be amazed, but the question is, can you do that consistently and continue to scale it? So things for me, now the things I'm dealing with, you know, things have changed. I have problems, different problems. Like right now, I don't know if you can hear, my tire's making a weird sound. That's a problem, okay? So actually I know what it's just a little rock inside the thing. It's mad annoying. But so, different problems have come up. Now dealing with taxes, that's interesting. That's also a little bit annoying, you know, having to cut a big check and figure all that out. It's just a different set of problems, and people have changed. The people around me, my circle's gotten very, very small. I have a video, I don't know if I've released it before or after this came out, just talking a little bit about that end of things and things that are annoying about making money. Friends definitely fall into that, so does family, and it's just interesting to see people's reaction towards it, because you know, now whenever I go, like, I'm going to get food, and again, I'm 17, by the way, I don't look 17, so I don't get like, oh, crazy young guy driving a nice car. Like, I do kind of, but it's nothing too crazy. So it is kind of interesting to see people's reactions, and they almost don't believe it. You know, whether it's a friend's parents or something. You know, I have people who are my acquaintances from back at school or whatever, and their parents, you know, some support what I do, some are just like, whatever he's doing is a scam. So it's kind of funny to see that. And same thing with like girls and whatnot. Here, we're going under an underpass. Ready for this? Not bad, not bad. It's still not that warm, so shouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's interesting to see just how things change in people's perspectives, because as you move further and get, you know, more progression, more things, more assets, more money, more liabilities, people's perception on you changes, and that's fine. I love using this analogy that you're in an elevator, right? It's your elevator. People come onto your elevator. Think about your elevator as your life. You're going to the top, but you got to let some people off along the way. That's really been resonating with me a lot lately. And making this money, you know, how it feels, what's going on, nothing really changes. It feels damn good to be able to drive this car. Like, you know, you guys are sitting on carbon fiber. Like you're Velcroed, which probably isn't the best idea. There's duct tape. But you know, it's cool to have some money, be able to just go get food like this. I remember 5-6 months ago, you know, I love eating out and getting certain types of foods, but I wasn't able to do that all the time. Now I could have, but I just didn't want to spend the money, because money mattered back then. It was like, all right, you know, I'd rather spend this extra 500 bucks a month investing into this business. And because I did that, now I can kind of go do what I want to some degree. But it's just bigger principles. People see now, okay, he's making, you know, 20 grand a month, 30 grand a month, whatever the case may be. But it's like, that just, it's proportional. So now I'm taking that money, and yeah, I can go do the smaller things, but now it's like, okay, I want to get a Lamborghini or a McLaren or both. I could, not going to, just simply because I'd rather use that money and invest into a larger business and something that's going to cash flow me more money down the road. So then I can get those things when they're nothing. So it's just the scale. I'm interested to see where things go. It feels great being able to do this stuff. You know, I'll be moving out soon. That was one of my goals for this year. I will have a my goals video for 2018 outlining everything that I feel comfortable sharing. It's just funny to see things happen. It really is. Your journey is going to be really interesting. And I hope that you can just kind of enjoy it and laugh along the way. Don't get upset, angry, stressed, or whatever. You know, unless it's at certain times. It's okay to feel those emotions. For me, I'm getting really good at controlling my emotions, and I'm not gonna get too personal in this video, but I know myself. I'm self-aware. That's why I never let myself have a girlfriend. I was like, you gotta be focused on your work. You gotta do this and that. You're not doing it until you're making X amount of money. You have a car, and I have that now. So it's interesting to see. I might be introducing you guys to someone at some point, but I don't know. I wanna make this video talk a little bit about mindset. You know, if, I don't know, you guys wanna see these videos, let me know if you wanna see another driving video talking about something specific, but you don't really need anything crazy to do what I'm doing. I don't think what I'm doing is all that. I understand that it's abnormal, but it doesn't seem out of reach. That's the thing, that's the difference. People understand that, and people are like, oh, you know, you're too humble. I don't think I'm humble, and I don't think I'm not humble. Like, some people say, oh, you know, I wish you didn't flex so much. I'm like, flex? Slow down. Just because I drive a nice car, it's what I wanted. That's a reward that fulfills me in some way, because it's an experience that I enjoy and I work towards it. That's not flexing. Flexing is pulling 100 grand cash out of the bank and going like this in front of your face. That's flexing, you know, with a $100,000 watch. That's a different story. I don't do that yet. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. So I'm just going through the stages, doing my thing, and people's opinions are really, really interesting. So I'm just having fun with it, you guys. I hope you enjoy your journey, enjoy your day, whatever. Enjoy the content we're putting on this channel. I do want to mix it up a little bit and kind of go with this type of, oh, there's a cop. Oh, he's eyeing me down. I have no plates on this car. I get pulled over at least 5 times a week. It's stupid. I don't like to leave my house. But yeah, again, you guys have fun with it. Make money, reinvest, be smart with it. You don't need Gucci. I don't own anything Gucci. I'm sitting here like, I know people making $500 a month and they have $800 shoes. I'm like, ah! First of all, how? You make $500 a month, all right, 2 of that's going to taxes. How are you, like, it doesn't quite make sense. It doesn't add up. So you guys, it's really, self-discipline, that's something I might make a full video on that. I know I made a video on effectiveness, but keeping yourself disciplined, you know, long-term value versus short-term, like what's gonna bring you the results you want in the next 3 months, 6 months, 5 years. Okay, what I'm doing now, I might not be doing in 10 years. There's just other businesses, other things I'm starting. And I think the reason it doesn't feel very special to me is simply because I have friends who are my age, friends who are younger than me doing 10 times better than I am. That's crazy, it still is to me. So I see that as normal. So for me, I almost feel like I'm below normal, which I understand both. Oh yeah, people just stare at this car, I like it. But I understand and I can recognize that what I'm doing is special. So hope you guys have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what kind of content you want to see. I'd appreciate it if you subscribed. We passed 20,000. I guess we're aiming for 25,000 by the end of this year. That'd be great. But I'm pulling up right now to grab some food. So I post every single day, so be sure to tune back in tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.